This is me, Norman. I'm heading to the gym for a typical leg day, starting with leg extension. Nothing out of ordinary, just 3 sets in the 8 to 12 rep ranges. So I do what everybody would do and take my sets till my eyes are bleeding, and while I'm recovering my sight, quickly checking what is next. Eat and take. You know what? Small legs it is. Those are genetics anyway. But what if you've been doing your training wrong this entire time? No shit, Sherlock. But you can always make this change and blow up your gains. If you follow training history, I tried 6 sets of 6. It's wrong. 4 sets of 8. Totally wrong. 3 sets of 8 to 12. This is getting close to what a set should actually look like. But we know it from boring literature that any set taken to failure will build muscle, regardless of the rep ranges, so it can be as wide as 5 to 35 reps. However, there's a caveat. Only the last 5 reps are going to stimulate muscle growth, according to a way smarter guy and his colleagues who made this effective reps model. And I believe anybody who looks this serious about muscle growth like this guy. That being said, what is happening to the rest of the reps? Rest of the reps? Is it even correct? If you do 12 reps, what was that 7 initial reps for? If only the last 5 are building muscle. And this is where it gets interesting. Nothing. Those reps were for nothing. Yes. I know, you just want to get jacked, but it is better if you know this, even though it's boring. But what if we are talking about lateral raises, leg extensions, biceps curls? Wouldn't it be bad to only do lower rep ranges? But the more fascinating question is, how come you've been doing 10 to 15 reps on these exercises, yet you have to Google why my shoulders, legs, biceps are not responding? Am I a hard gainer? Or maybe this is the reason why it is not improving. I have never seen the sun in the UK yet. It's so light here. It is not to say that apart from 5 to 9 rep ranges, everything else is bad. But everything else is going to come with limitations. Burn, fatigue. You don't get anything out of these. They literally don't build any muscle. The rep ranges are a tool for you to track your progression. And that is how you should think about it. If you want more muscle, then you need to get progressively stronger. But let's get back to the example of lateral raise. Most people have relatively smaller shoulders what they could have. And sometimes it is a past injury and then PTSD whenever you try to do any shoulder work. But most of the time, it is just a lighter weight and high reps. When was the last time you increased the weight on your lateral raise? Yeah, never. And what is the muscle you are complaining about? Shoulders. But isn't it interesting? It's almost like there's a correlation. It doesn't matter if you are using compounds or isolations. You only need one rep range and progressive overload. If you haven't got stronger on your lifts, you haven't got bigger on those specific muscles. But luckily, getting jagged is almost as simple as that. Almost. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment. Talk to you in the next one.